We didn't know each other before we met at the airplane, basically. We went on a trip 7 days in Europe without money and phone. How do we feel about that?
Yeah. I did not expect that. It all started this winter. I joined RedBull Home Run, which is a competition where out of 300 competitors, it's the first person to get from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain, where the first 100 meters is just sprinting in downhill boots. You jump into your skis and then it's just Chinese downhill after that, first person to the finish line. And I managed to win the whole damn thing, which is something I'm really proud of. After that, I kind of got into the loop of RedBull. So I got contacted 2 weeks before RedBull Can You Make It competition, and they asked me if I wanted to join. And of course the answer was yes. I was super lucky with my teammates. It was me, Ola, which specializes in parkour and just has an insane body control. And then we also have Helena, who does death diving, skydiving, and also is just incredible at everything she tries. So the ground rules of this competition is that you don't have a personal phone, you don't have money, and the whole point is you trade RedBull for services. So you have to get around from checkpoint to checkpoint, country to country, only using RedBull. And you have to trade for food, for water, you have to trade to go to the toilet, because in Europe it costs €1 to go to the bathroom. Even though this has been one of the hardest challenges of my life, without a doubt, this was so mentally challenging at times. I would never have been without it. It's a great experience. You really get to see firsthand how nice so many people are. And this is how our trip went. Finally time to go incognito, deliver in our phones and our cards. So it's officially on.
I'm from the police here in Amsterdam. I work here.
Is this speed allowed?
I'm allowed.
Okay, we're very nice.
Thank you so much.
On the train station, and we are eating our first traded meal, and hopefully we'll find a place to sleep.
Look at this. It's meant to be. Our last stop is like basically on the checkpoint. We've just had a super long traveling day, and when we walked out of the train station in Köln, had no expectations. We just wanted to find a place to sleep, and we come to this.
Whoa.
Completely insane. Finding a place to sleep turns out to be slightly harder than we thought, or we knew it would be a challenge, but so far we've tried 3 places without any luck, so soon we're starting to look for plan B or C to just find some roof or whatever to sleep on.
Sleep under this bridge.
Yeah, sleep under this bridge here. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll get a good night's rest, which is well needed. Here's the gang. We ended up sneaking into a hotel, making a little mattress fortress here. It was the best alternative we could find. This was much better than sleeping out, and
we got 3 no's and we didn't want the 4th no, so we just didn't ask.
yeah, and much safer than sleeping outside in the middle of the city. Way too many crackheads. After the first 24 hours, we really realized how hard this challenge was. We were super tired from all the traveling, had slept way too little, and the last thing we wanted to do the next day was go out and try to trade Red Bulls for food. But we managed to get some food, which was awesome, but at this point in time, our only focus was to get to the next checkpoint and do some challenges. And after another day of traveling like this, we finally got to Augsburg, where we were ready for the rafting challenge. We've been rushing like crazy for the last hour because the time of the challenge was 5, turned out to be 4. So we suddenly had an hour less. So we've just been running, catching trams and just stressing like hell. But it looks like we're finally gonna make it, do some water sports. Maybe we get to rinse off as well. We definitely need a shower, because nobody's been talking about the elephant in the room on the trip, because my feet really smell. Everybody knows it's there, but nobody's saying anything. So it's time to do something about that. 10 minutes before the closing time and we're here.
We made it!
Yes! We're getting ready to go rafting in these floats. Finally a physical challenge. It's gonna be so fun. This is what we've been waiting for.
finally some water.
Yes, and Helena is ready. Ula is ready. Down here you see the Olympic course. Was it from what year again?
1972.
1972. And we're going on the other side, over here.
I'm nervous. I've never done this before, and I don't know what I'm going to. Oh.
Sorry.
Let's go. No wings.
He said we were good enough to advance and try the big river. It was the Olympic Games was hosted here in a while ago, so this is like where all the professionals train and stuff. So it would be super fun.
Maybe next time.
Smelling the barbecue.
Oh, and one more thing.
Nice.
It's time to change out my wardrobe.
Yum. Some real food. Checkpoint number 2.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching!
Just done with the challenge with rafting. Now we got back downtown. As for the rest of the night, we have no clue what's going to happen. We ended up back at the river where we did the rafting today. Pretty turbulent start. We had big plans. We were thinking about going to Venice and Zagreb and all kinds of things. Ended up with getting rejected on all the transportations we tried, all the hotels, but at least we knew of this spot with the river in the background and a place we could stay. So we have a tent here. And here you can see the guys. They are getting ready for bed. Helena is doing some vlogging as well. I would say this is pretty luxurious actually compared to where we slept yesterday and where we might have been sleeping tonight if we didn't know of this place. So even though it's a huge loss, I would say it's a semi-win. Good night. At this point in time, we realized how hard it is to plan something when you rely on everybody else all the time. So we found out that the best plan is to don't have a plan at all. To make a long story short, somehow we got to Poland, and there we did a checkpoint, did some challenges, and at the checkpoint we looked through the leaderboard and realized we were pretty far behind, so we needed to do some desperate moves. I personally thought it would be better to do some checkpoints closer by and do a lot of adventure challenges to get as many points as possible. Of course the chances of winning are pretty much gone, but the others want to go to do a long shot and go to Barcelona and come back and do all that in 3 days, trade plane tickets. I really hope they prove me wrong, because I think it's pretty much an impossible project, like a no-go. Of course, in a dream world, I would love for that to happen, so we have a shot at winning. Any good news? No, nothing? Not even. After trying the airport for a few hours, we kind of realized that that wasn't going to happen. So at that point, our mindsets kind of switched from trying to do the last desperate attempt to win and focus more on like enjoying the last couple of days. And that's when we went to Hanover and had the best time of our trip. After multiple days of traveling and huge ups and downs, we were in Poland yesterday. The plan was to go further south in Poland, but fate just brought us back to Germany. We are now at a wake surfing spot, which is going to be so awesome. It's like they have cable tracks, jumps, rails. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do any of those features, but the goal is to try a backflip. That would be so fun on one of the jumps. Finally, I feel like there's a challenge that kind of goes down our alley with some like more action, a little bit more challenging. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. Really needed that after scrubbing a sailboat yesterday as a challenge. I got a little bit better board than the rental boards because I said I'd been doing it before. So that's awesome. So now we're gonna try to do one of the features. There are a few jumps and rails. It's gonna be so much fun.
I think I'm gonna be really cold if I fall.
No, you'll be fine. We tested the water yesterday.
Oh really? Yeah. No, it was good.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1, jump.
Savage little baby and Fenty, baddest little baby of the century. Internet, blow up, superstar, don't touch. Showing off, causing a frenzy. She leaving it pretty.
That was so much fun. Holy shit. Like, I felt like I got the hang of it really quick. Like the whole turning and carving and like the waking part of it. The jump was really hard, so I ate shit there on that jump. Let's try again. It would be huge if I would be able to just land a backflip, or at least just come around like being super close to one.
I'm on the list on the internet, upload a clip and hit me a lick. Oh my god, I'm so rich, couple million just.
Okay, I think this will be the backflip round. I'm feeling kind of confident on the surfing aspect. Still not super comfortable in the air. So we'll see how it goes.
Blow up. Light, shine, bright. Superstar illuminate through the night. Yeah. Light, shine, bright. Superstar, yeah. One of a kind. Baby be shining bright like a diamond. Meditate daily. Baby enlightened. Baby make racks. Baby spend cash. Baby go get it and she don't gotta ask.
With a fantastic day over, we still had 2 days left of the challenge, but we still had some worries about sleeping accommodations and stuff, because knew we were going to bigger cities at the end, and you don't really want to sleep outside there. But we were super lucky. The people we hitchhiked with welcomed us into their homes. We got to sleep on their couch. We got freshly washed clothes there, food, shower, and they were super nice. So really appreciate them opening up and helping us. Well,
We made it.
we made it.
We made it.
See you guys on the next adventure. It'll be fun. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. It will really mean a lot to me. And also let me know in the comment section what videos you want to see in the future.